Hey there guys, Chris with Capitol Harley-Davidson and Royal Enfield coming at you for another 2021 model year walk around. Today we are featuring a 2021 Royal Enfield Himalayan in Granite, which is a matte black color. This bike comes standard with spoke wheels, anti-lock brakes, a 411cc single cylinder engine, 5-speed transmission with a chain final drive, on off-road tires so you can go off the road and also enjoy comfort of riding on the road without too much vibration. Lighting consists of incandescent lighting in the rear for your turn signals and brake light, as well as incandescent turn signals up front and a halogen dual beam headlamp. Go ahead over here and shut off the hazards and show you some hand controls. Hand controls are what are pretty typical of this style bike. You have a flash to pass button, high beam, low beam, turn signals, a horn button down below, and even though it is fuel injected, a momentary choke that goes back to the wide open position for cold weather starting. There is a kill switch. Your hazards are on a separate physical switch, and your starter button is down below. Hydraulic brakes front and rear, like I said, ABS, cable clutch. On the dashboard you have a kilometer hour and mile per hour speedometer. There's a gear shift indicator, so it lets you know what gear you are in. 0 is obviously neutral. This button here on the right hand side is to cycle through your trip computer. You have trip A and your average speed, and trip B and your average speed there. Odometer is above that, as well as an ambient air temperature sensor, an analog fuel gauge, a digital compass, and an analog tachometer. A couple other quick features. Every Himalayan is set up 2 up from the factory with that luggage rack, which is standard. We will go ahead and show you fork lock, and at the same time taking the key, putting it in the key tumbler, turning it clockwise to the right. Underneath the passenger pillion you have a Royal Enfield toolkit with most generic tools you would need to provide roadside maintenance on this motorcycle. And underneath the main rider's seat you have access to battery terminals, fuses, and a diagnostics connector. Go ahead and throw this passenger pillion back on. Take the ignition key, throw it back in here, and we'll unlock the forks. There's a side stand as well as a center stand, standard on all Himalayans, which provides you with ease of maintenance on the chain and swapping the rear wheel if need be. Also keeping it upright if you have lots of weight and you are on softer ground. If a bike like this is something you think you're looking forward to owning, possibly getting into the adventure bike riding scene, please feel free to come on in to Capitol Harley-Davidson and Royal Enfield. We'd be more than happy to show you a few different models we have set up in a few different configurations. This bike is low enough to the ground that most people could ride it. So come on in, check it out, and maybe even take it for a test ride. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.